legends, and welcome to my quick draw video on how to draw a lion. Now, a lot of the times when I do my free drawing, or what I call tightrope drawing, is that I don't use any grey lead lines. I just straight up and draw. And if you've seen any of my live videos, I'll take a suggestion and just draw it. But the problem with that is if you don't do any grey lead lines or any planning, you might be halfway through your picture and you go, oh no, this ain't looking good. I'm gonna mess it up. So today I'm going to teach you some tips on how to draw using shapes. Now, shapes are kind of like a skeleton. You know, we've all got bones in our body. For cartoon characters, shapes are just like a skeleton. So if you start doing the shapes right and start doing the planning right, and then come back with a fine liner and draw the lines back in, you'll be fine. Because grey lead lines don't show up too well on camera, I'm going to use my Sharpie to draw in the shapes of the lion and then go over the top with it with another sheet of paper and draw in the final lion. So what you want to do to draw your lion, you want to draw this type of shape. That'll be the top of his head. It's kind of like a wonky box. Then we come back and do another wonky box down there. Down this section we want to draw another box like that. So already you're starting to see the center part of the lion's head. We want to draw some triangles up there like so, and just draw a nice curved shape like that. Then what we want to do, I love making characters wave at people or be happy, so we might draw a circle there. When I draw hands, I use the sausage method. There's one sausage, there's two sausage, three sausage, four sausage. So he's got 4 fingers, well, 3 sausages and a thumb. Draw some circles in there, that will be his paws. Draw some lines. Now, your lines don't have to be perfect, because when we put the piece of paper over the top, or you use your fine liner or your Sharpie, you can make those lines perfect then. The one thing I forgot to draw back in is this triangle bit right there. So that triangle will make like the nose shape. We'll put another diamond down there. So that's kind of making the nose shape of the lion. So there we have the framework to our lion. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to place a piece of paper over the top of what I've drawn. So for you, these lines will act as your grey lead lines that you've done, and you'll come back with a fine liner or a Sharpie, and we'll start drawing it back in. I always love to start with the eyes of a character, because I think the eyes are what make it so special and important. So let's draw some eyes in. We'll follow that nose line down and we'll draw some nostrils in. Draw his bit of a cheek. Bring the lines in. Give that a bit of a hint. Now we want to draw his mouth. Big smile. Nice sharp teeth. Drawing with a bit of a goatee. Now we want to come back and finish the top up, so we're going to draw some eyebrows. Because we've got the foundation lines or the skeleton or the shape skeleton or whatever you want to call it, these lines that we're putting back in now are to give the cartoon a bit of character, a bit of life. what we might do, we might draw him holding a bone, because he loves eating bones. Draw the paw. Now lions don't really have fingers, they more have chunky paws, so we might chunky up these lines a bit. And once you're done, it's always good to sign your name. Don't sign Nick unless your name is Nick. Alright, so what we're going to do now, we're going to pretend the sheet underneath was the grey lead lines. So we'll pretend to erase those lines. We'll take that out. And we are left with our lion. What started out as a whole bunch of shapes became this cool looking lion. So why don't you have a go and draw your own lion? Until next time, keep drawing and let's all draw together.